Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. So here's the lefty, number 38.
One of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Here's a big power threat, Mookie Betts. The pitch. That misses. And that is ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-1. Turns and fires to Betts. In the air, foul off first. Noda calls it in, and there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
One out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Man at second. That misses the zone. 1-1.
There's a strike. Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Freeman at second with 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And delivers outside. Two down. Just misses the mark outside the zone. James Outman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here in the East Bay. On the hill here today, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. The pitch. Ripped to short. The throw to first. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 0-1. And he takes a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Brent Rooker into center. Outman makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Hernandez, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if they're catcher.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
1 out, base is empty. And next for L.A., Enrique Hernandez. Throw to first is in time. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. That one ripped. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. Back in Oakland, we head to the bottom of the second. So here's Brown at the plate. Ohtani back to work.
Ball.
Just missed. And another ball.
2 balls. No strike.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
That's a ball.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. The 3-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Dives. What a play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Smoked on the ground a second. Lux throws to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And he deals.
High.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled in his first AB. There's the strike.
0-1.
Freeman checks his swing, appeal to third, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Left-hand batter waits. Freeman hits it in the air. Ruiz on his way over, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike 1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
Close, but call the ball. It's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Leading off, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, not close.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering down in the dirt.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Yuri Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Langoliers on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. On the inside corner for a strike. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next pitch is outside. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Ryan Noda up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, but kept close. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the last half of the third. He was late there. Strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. To the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. pitch. That one out to right. Should have this one. And there's one down. Here comes Chris Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike
No
one.
ball. One strike.
Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. 3rd out.
He's out.
So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom 4, digging in for Oakland, Zach Geloff. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
At the belt and fires. Ball 1 there. The punch out there. And now 1 away. Here's Oakland's DH, Brent Rooker. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Brown batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gavin Lux. As the lefty gets to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Upstairs.
Ball
Next
2.
pitch is downstairs. He swings and fouls one off. And now the lefty. That's outside. And now it's 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Number 38 is done. One he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 69.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Mookie now. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball.
You know, these
No
Dodgers
strike.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The wind to kick the 2-0. That's inside.
3-0.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. The wind to the pitch. Freeman will take his base.
Take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in the East Bay, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, J.D. Davis. Davis, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick. back in 2014. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Athletics, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
J.J. Bleday will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. The A's down by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Langoliers stands in now and watches strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has it sized up. Snags it for the second out. Next up for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
In the air, right field. Hernandez has it sized up. And that is that. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Oakland, top 6. Here comes Max Muncy. And the right-hander back to work. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now.
That's
Missed inside with the curve. And that's down and away. And another ball. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Gets the call. 0-1. The wind and the pitch.
Ball one.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Fought off foul. That one ripped, but foul. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Center field. Ruiz makes the grab for the second out. Chris Taylor now. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the sixth, digging in for Oakland, Nick Allen. And a pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
That one not close. And now 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Next offering is fouled back. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan Noda up next for the A's. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Geloff stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be Enrique Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Trevor Gott, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alexander also getting ready. Up the middle. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's Gavin Lux. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. And that misses off the outside edge. On the corner for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Out to short, Allen. And 2 away to start the 7th. And now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Couldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Full count.
Caught it looking for the K. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ohtani back to work.
No,
That
that's a
just
ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That one felt good. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
At the plate, Seth Brown. And there's a strike.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The A's trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in the dirt. Outside. Swung on, belted. Outman. Long run into the gap. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
No.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
J.J. Bleday now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees. The tying run at the plate.
No.
Outside.
One
Ball
ball.
one.
One strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One ball. Two strikes.
And another ball. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ohtani will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Daniel Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. In the air, right field. Hernandez hustling after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 on, 1 out. Esteury Ruiz digs in now. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Two on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So first and second with 2 outs. Nick Allen up next for the A's. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1. Sliders. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. That one misses. Now 3-1. Ryan Noda hitting on deck circle. And fouled off. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Alex Vesia taking over on the mound.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Ryan Noda. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Out to short. Bats up with it. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The pitch. Alexander, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. And that one wrapped foul. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Here's Muncy to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Outman, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And the pitch. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Smith headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Had great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one hammered. Ruiz ranging back and brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here comes Chris Taylor.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Brown going back. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the...
On to pitch now for Oakland, Trevor Gott.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Kike Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball
just
inside.
missed. That's in there. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. That one missed.
Full count.
And the righty deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Out to short, Allen. Over to first.
That's an out.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 8-2. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Brazier, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Bounce to the left side. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. The pitch. That one found hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Brown at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there, and it's still 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 low. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and Now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ruiz racing over to make the catch. Man at first, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A strikeout and a walk. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A two-run shot. It's 10-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Will Smith, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Righty delivers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. They go back to back. And they add a run. It's 11-2.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
On the mound now, Sean Newcomb.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Muncy digs in.
No.
Just missed. And Newcomb fires.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next, James Outman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller up and throwing. And there's a ball. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, one out. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. Their third home run of the inning. It's 14-2.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Pitching change here, Mason Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, one away. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Still only one out here in the inning. And the slider just misses. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside. Taylor off of first with two away. That one missed. Mookie Betts to bat next. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Here's Mookie Betts now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And ball 1. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one ripped left field. Back there. And caught on the warning track. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 9th, striding to the plate now for Oakland, J.D. Davis. Vesia back to work.
Ball.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. Hard on the ground to first. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. This one in the air. Under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. The Athletics down to their last out. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Right through there for a strike. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Vesia is just 1 strike away. Bounce to third, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
14-2 at the end of this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.